All right, somebody help me out. I'm not a very good reader. What does this say right here? What does it say about tariffs? That they're a tax imposed on another country, right? Am I reading that right? What is the primary purpose? To protect domestic industries? Do I have that right? Listen to what this guy has to say.
What does it mean for the U.S. economy in terms of how this plays out? Because it sounds like no matter what, we are going to continue paying higher costs for things, right? Because we just are,
Yeah, well,
right?
Because tariffs are a tax on us.
Well, hold on. I thought tariffs were taxes on other countries. Watch this clip.
Off on that.
And I would imagine companies don't really want to say we're raising prices as a result of tariffs.
No, I won't even mention the products, but I did notice in the store the other day that a certain product is in a smaller bag now. So you're going to see shrinkflation. But there was a recent study by...
Not going to name them, though. Not going to name the companies that are so heavily involved in other countries that they have to raise their prices because of tariffs, because that's what's happening here. These companies are heavily involved in other countries, so when a tariff is imposed on that country, it's going to affect that organization. What is the key purpose? Protect domestic industries. So if the American consumer is affected by tariffs, they're having to pay more because of tariffs, it's because the corporations that we're doing business with are involved overseas. The idea of tariffs were to bring industries, bring companies back to America. And it was a coordinated thing with the government and corporations to put in regulations that made it nearly impossible to make good profits in the United States. So they turned to China and Thailand and all these other countries to take advantage of the lack of regulations that they have to make more money. Billions and billions of dollars. All of these companies are making billions and billions of dollars. So the news media is being paid to protect that. They are actively misrepresenting what tariffs actually mean, and they're convincing you that if we have tariffs, the only person that's going to pay is you. It has nothing to do with these corporations that are sucking everything dry. Welcome to 2026.